Now we're going to go over unboxing your Lenco Pro Control kit. So everything that's on this table will be included in your typical Pro Control kit. There may be some variance from kit to kit. One of the first things you'll see when opening up the package is going to be a pair of our Lenco SD Pro actuators that are specific to our Pro Control product family. One of the next things that you'll see in the package as well is going to be our Lenco Pro Control controller itself. You'll have an auto controller or an assist controller, depending on the system that you've purchased. The controller will also have a locking collar that's packaged separately. Another core element of the system that you'll see in Pro Control Auto will be our IMU. This device will be mounted on board the vessel, and this will measure all the dynamic motions on board for the system to make auto leveling decisions. As an accessory to the IMU, you may also opt to purchase a bracket for mounting in interior spaces on board the vessel. If you've purchased the complete Pro Control kit as opposed to one of our retrofit kits, another core element that you'll see in the package is going to be the trim tabs or the blades themselves. Those will vary depending on the needs of your vessel. Also included in your Pro Control package will be all the necessary network cables to connect everything on board the vessel. These cables may vary depending upon the kit that you've purchased, and your boat may require longer or shorter cables in select applications. Going through the specific cables that are included in your Pro Control kit, we have NMEA 2000 and Lenco 2000 network and drop cables. We also have T connectors to build the Lenco 2K backbone within the vessel, and also to tap into the NEMA 2K backbone that should be existing on board the vessel already for our system to connect into. And we have terminators to complete your Lenco 2K network. We also have a power drop cable for your Lenco 2K network to give the network power. We also have two Deutsch to micro C connectors that will connect your actuators to the Lenco 2K network. We also have power connectors for the actuators as well. We include all the necessary Deutsch connectors to make all the connections on board the vessel. We also include fuse holders and the necessary fuses for the individual actuators, as well as connectors. We have top and bottom actuator mounting brackets. This is the hardware to mount the actuators, with the longer bolt going in the bottom bracket and the shorter bolt going in the top bracket. Another optional component that you can purchase for select boats that are equipped with Mercury digital throttle and steering is a SmartCraft cable that we offer in 3 different lengths that will connect from your keypad into the J-box on board the vessel. Also included in most Pro Control kits will be the wake wire. This purple wire will connect into the back of your Pro Control keypad on one side, and then the other side will connect into your ignition. This will cause the system to wake when the vessel's ignition is turned on, and then to go into standby mode when the vessel's ignition is turned off. And all of our Pro Control kits will also include the necessary installation and operations manuals to walk you through the entire installation, in addition to video content and support available online. We're going to talk about the difference between our 2 Pro Control systems, Pro Control Auto and Pro Control Assist. One of the big things that you'll notice on the keypad is the Auto keypad has these auto and hold buttons in the top. This means that you've purchased our fully automatic system that will control dynamic vessel movements, including pitch and roll. If you've purchased our Pro Control Assist system, your keypad will say Fave 1 and Fave 2. This system has assisted functions such as hull shot mode and driving to 2 favorite positions, but it does not have fully automatic pitch and roll control. Our Pro Control Auto system will also include our IMU, whereas our Pro Control Assist will not include the IMU. Both Pro Control Auto and Pro Control Assist can be connected to up to 2 second station remote keypads. These will drop in on the vessel's NMEA 2000 network. Now we're going to talk about selecting the correct trim tabs for your boat. You'll see on this Boston Whaler, we have pockets that are designed in for the trim tabs. Therefore, we have a very specific trim tab that fits this select pocket. However, on many other boats with flat transoms, we have the option to pick a variety of trim tab types, styles, and shapes based on the performance characteristics of the vessel. One of our preferred trim tab styles is what we call our hybrid trim tab. This tab leverages width to generate lift, as well as a very close push and pivot point on the vessel. This makes our dynamic auto leveling system very responsive. For vessels stored in the water, we recommend sacrificial anodes installed on each blade. Additionally, you'll notice 2 different finishes on our blades. On our left here, we have our electropolish finish. On our right, we have what's called our 2B finish. For boats stored in the water for longer durations, in addition to the anode, we also recommend our 2B finish, as it is easier to prep and coat with anti-fouling coating.